1, 2, is this on?
Wrestling is famous for its many eccentric and comedic characters.
You have a big mouth, John Cena, and there's nothing I would like more for Christmas than a chance to shot it.
These wrestlers typically found themselves in many unique and funny situations.
You will go flying over that top rope, Paul Heyman.
Oh, Heyman?
I'm not in the Royal Rumble.
Today we want to highlight such talent and celebrate some of the funniest acts and personalities known for their comedy.
Well, it doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
As we showcase 20 hilarious wrestling gimmicks that got over.
Batista just got knocked. Slap the hell out. Batista is down.
DAMIEN Sandow had an incredible ability to turn anything WWE handed him into good television. He was a natural at taking any role and making it something special.
He's worse now than he's ever been. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. He does something for Miz now. Oh! Wait a minute. What the? What is he? I was going to say, maybe he's just better, John. Being the tallest member. Oh my God.
His time as the Miz's stunt double Damien Mizdow remains one of the best highlights of that era in WWE.
Today, fatal four-way with the tag team titles in Survivor Series Sunday with all four of these teams. And back and forth. What a great month it would be for the Usos winning a Slammy for Tag Team of the Year. Does that mean he's from outer space? No. You got what? The universe is actually chanting Sandow's better. And there's the idiot Mizdow.
Yeah, why don't you come and try to help Miz?
This is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. Interstitial. The Miz. Whoa, the Miz. Oh, no. You gotta be kidding me. What a moron.
Sandow also excelled at mimicking other wrestlers, showcasing his impressive range.
What? No.
Like, you are quite the laugh, and this is just great.
You're fired! Oh, you were not aware of this? Your posterior better contact someone at once.
It's no surprise that after leaving WWE, he pursued numerous acting roles given his talent for performance. William Regal drew inspiration from classic British comedies to craft his iconic persona as the charming yet dastardly villain.
Look at me, I'm a Hulkamaniac, and I've got my silly little Hulk Hogan cup and my hat and my silly little doll, and I look a complete bloody pillock. God, man, is your father a donkey? Oops, ladies' house. Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry. It's the air conditioner.
Regal wasn't scared to look silly when the moment called for it, understanding that comedy transcends all boundaries.
But there's no question that what we have coming up is our most important. What if he passes gas? Oh, there must not be any sun shining in Black Pool, England these days.
Money, yeah, come on, money, yeah.
Straight up gangster tripping. Yes, boy.
His work was so entertaining that even those who didn't care for wrestling could appreciate it.
That left hand. He had those damn brass knuckles in that left hand, King. Wait a minute. The Big Show gets the win.
Anyone tuning into the show for the first time would be sure to remember Regal. He made every second of screen time count.
Umanga, yes, big Samoan fellow, funny hair. Umanga. Yes. Try it.
Umanga.
Umanga.
Umanga. The Samoan bulldozer. Umanga.
With every action he took serving a purpose.
The infamous brass knucks every week is referee Mike Chioda checking Regal.
Because every single show for the past... Hey, wait a minute.
From Blackpool, England, weighing in at 240 pounds.
Uh-oh. You dropped the damn... Wait a minute.
What?
Hey, look at this.
Hey, look at that.
Double Ray trying to twist the...
What's in there?
Whether it was his masterful wrestling skills or his brilliant facial expressions, which was some of the finest in wrestling history.
Oh, how hideous gosh, that must smell. Regal looks like he's in a state of shock.
Turn it sideways and stick it straight up. You can't be.
Here we go. What the heck? So much for the fine linen.
Whenever you were in the ring, I would go to your locker room and I would open your bag, take out your toothbrush and stick it right up my bottom.
One of Mick Foley's endearing qualities was his ability to provide constant laughs.
The fake mankind is all tied up. It's a joke. Laugh with me. I'll reach into your pants, I'll whip it out, and I'll stick it in your damn mouth.
What?
Whoa, Mick. Whoa.
Oh, there's plenty more where that came from. I would say so. Yeah, we are.
Mankind just took the tip, King.
I've comprised a list of about 17 other things I'd really like to do to those bad boys.
As Mankind, he transitioned from the violent deathmatch king to the lovable oaf who pulled a sock out of his pants. This era of Mick featuring Socko was a huge hit with audiences.
I've got one word for him. Socko. Have a nice day. Mr. Socko. Say hello to Mr. Socko.
You got athlete's foot of it. Oh, Socko. Oh, no. Mr. Socko. The mandible claw.
Happy birthday to you. He's gonna give your boo-boo a big kiss.
You're gonna what? Hey, no, Mick, please.
Mr. McMahon is tasting Socko. Somebody help me.
And who could forget the legendary team of the Rock and Sock Connection, perhaps the greatest and most hilarious odd couple pairing in wrestling history. Their chemistry was just off the charts.
You're gonna be alright, kid. That's that Mankind. He's half retarded, you know that.
Mr. Rocco. You smell what this rock is cooking? Know your role.
It's Rocco and Socko. Here we go. The Rocco and Socko. There's the Rock and Sock connection for real.
Mankind, how do you feel?
It doesn't matter how I feel, Michael Cole.
What about the attack here in the boiler?
Michael Cole, know your mouth and shut your roll. While the dozens and dozens of Mankind's fans all chant his name.
Don't you ever,
And the Rock me ever
steal the Rock's phrases again.
if you smell la 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 la.
Well, the
It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
That was a good one.
Among the numerous faces of Foley, Mick considers his run as commissioner as the most fun of his career. It was pure gold seeing the hardcore legend interact with different wrestlers while positioning his office in the most absurd of locations.
I guess you guys didn't read the shirt. Miss? Miss who? Maybe this will clear it up for you. Commissioner? And let me rule some more. I'm the ruler, a ruler. Come on! Hey, the match stays, Briscoe. Go run and get me some coffee, okay?
I'm gonna get you coffee. What are you?
Made my decision, and it's final!
Ow, deep.
But these things must be done very delicately. Wizard of Oz, the castle scene. I'd take a look at those puppies.
Final!
Taz, I am your father.
The Hurricane made a big splash in WWE with his comedic superhero persona, quickly winning over the audience.
A lot of hurricanes in Texas. A damn hurricane had come through there, blowing wind, rain everywhere. It caused mass destruction.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through. And behold, the new and improved Hurricycle.
Stretching, what is this? That's the wheelbarrow crossdrop. Oh, this is unique.
His unforgettable feud with The Rock is still talked about to this day.
Oh, you're the hamburglar. Yeah, you're that cat that works for McDonald's. Go get me a cheeseburger. Go get the Rock a cheeseburger. No ketchup.
But it would appear that you're full of Brahma bull crap. The tiny ding-a-ling.
Yeah, that's right. Ah, no! Easy, big fella. 100 pounds of nothing. 5 feet nothing. 1 second. Excuse the Rock. His cell phone's going off. Cacao, hello. Hey, it's nothing. He says he knows you.
You don't put that on. You'll fly around the arena.
mind the rock of somebody else too. Right here we got Hamburglar and Grimace up in the house. I'm playing, I'm kidding.
The Hurricane had a series of sidekicks who helped keep his character dynamic. This not only kept things fresh, but also gave other talent the chance to shine, showing off their own charisma and comedic skills alongside the superhero.
Shape of a hurricane.
Form of nice storm.
It's a hurricycle.
And how?
Oh! Oh, wait a minute!
I'm taking RVD. I'm taking RVD.
I can take a beat.
You know, me and Kane used to be partners.
You are a big piece of...
You are not a big piece of... that. What is that? Holy... What's up with that? That guy is off his rocker. Throw yourself in the air. Watch.
What made the Hurricane great was his interactions with a wide range of wrestlers across the card.
Boy, they thought it was bad when I talked to a head.
And change his name from Triple H to Triple B.
What's he gonna try to do? Choke slam the Big Show?
It's a super choke slam.
Looks like a super dud to me.
Believe it or not, the only person could take the Big Show down.
The Hurricane has the Big Show.
A power bomb. His granddaddy and his dad were as good as I ever saw. And look at Hurricane. Oh, look at this.
You, Triple H, in the operating room. Bloody crimson mask as you got demolished by Batista. What's up with that? Citizen Kane, you got a cool costume, you got a cool mask, you're 7 feet tall, and you don't fight crime? What's up with that? You would be a great addition to the Her League. Her twin powers, activate. There it is. There it goes.
Never doubt the Hurricane.
His character wasn't just about humor, he often portrayed a believable underdog that fans could rally behind.
I believe in me. I believe I can defy those odds. And I believe I can head to the Royal Rumble poised to win. I believe.
Nope, one with a black hat, I tell you. I mean, are you believing this? Wait a minute! He's flying!
Stick with what works, Hurricane. There's a difference between being delusional and having a death wish.
In the early part of his career, John Cena brutally roasted wrestlers in his raps. His opponents had no choice but to stand there and take it. The Doctor of Thugonomics jabs were just as funny as they were ruthless.
You need to hit them sit-ups too. You're not exactly the leanest. Forget seeing me, bro. You can't see your own penis. I'm not even wrestling the Big Show. This whole thing's a charade. My match is with the hippo float from the Macy's parade. You and Brock are close friends. And Big Show, he needs a bra. That's not a triple threat match. Kurt, that's a menage a trois. Could you repeat that last line? I didn't really get that. I just heard you heavy breathing, dude, and choking on your neck fat. His forehead, his jaw. Let me tell you people what F5 stands for. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Oh, I forgot my name. My brain went numb. Damn, I'm dumb. You couldn't cut it with the Brood. They even put you on the shelf. Gangrel was sucking blood. You were sucking something else. You got no hydraulics in your car. You got a sexual sickness. His car bounces up and down because he sits on the stick shift. Funaki-san, reconsider. I'm more than you can handle, bro. I'll cut your two-tone mullet and kick you dead in the camel toe. That would leave me and Hiroko in the right place. I don't do makeup, girl, but I help you with the white face. Mad Johnny Nitro? You ain't got the nuts to hit me. And if K-Fed wasn't around, I'd be spearing Britney. You can say you're a grown man. I just don't believe you. You're a baby. I don't know whether to spank you or breastfeed you. I put Kurt ass on all fours. They found Saddam in one hole, Kurt. I shoved Davari up yours. Kurt Angle's going south. Forget your mouthpiece. I put my piece in your mouth. I shook her hand last week and she gave me gonorrhea. And instead of spitting out apples, you should be choking on these nuts.
After reaching the main event, Cena began to move away from rapping, but he still had some good comedic material in his back pocket.
Michael Cole has a special moment every time he gets a sensual late-night email from the guest manager of Monday Night Raw.
Including his hysterical, meme-worthy facial expressions.
You would make your faces. I banned my dog from watching Raw. Looking to Alex Riley, his personal assistant, like...
Nobody gets out the STFU. Sabu tap. Van Dam will tap. Oh, Van Dam's hanging in. John Cena's got the STFU locked in on our general manager, William Regal. Come on, John. Get somebody out here. Cena. Let him go. That's enough. Come on. Clutch. Koji clutch. Zane with the clutch. Is Cena going to tap out? We're going to make... Whoa. Look at Rusev. Oh, my God. Reversal by Rusev into the accolade. Rusev. I'm going to tell you something. This is... You're right, it is at stake. This is highest qualified over pie. Cena in trouble. The Rock!
Much of Scott Steiner's comedy came from his insane promos, where he routinely butchered words, sentences, and anything that involved talking.
Everybody wants to know where I've been. Put some facial paint on, so it's supposed to be some tough guy that can scare me or something. Listen, you ate a hamburger with extra cheese, extra mayonnaise, and extra ketchup. Be world tag team champion. Easy. Man, you ain't Big Pop. I'm the big bad booty daddy. Non-stop. Now listen, English.
A lot of this was unintentionally funny, but Big Papa Pump later began to lean into the comedy more and more.
I want to know what it's like for a lamb to go and slaughter. You got there with the lamb going, come on, awesome.
There's only one F in Mafia.
Well, you put the F where the sun don't shine. Just do it the way I say, do it the way I put it. Do it, get back to work, come on. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 30-30 and a third chance, minus my 25% chance, then you take my 75% chance of winning. If we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and 2/3%, and they know that they don't have to wait for the Earth to rotate on a 47-degree axis so the stars can touch the sky and create an equinox so they can see the Big Dipper, and satisfaction's coming when I go behind and do the bump and grind. And it's only a matter of time because they call me the Big Bad Booty Daddy.
Steiner had a unique voice and freakish look that made his botches even funnier.
Of Immortal. That's right, it's gonna be my first match back. It's gonna be just like the last match. Send Roddy Piper, that skirt wearing queer on Queer Street and liking it. For me being a man, a running root, Bill Goldberg out of wrestling. You're the biggest ass kissing, backstabbing, butt sucking bastard.
The Big Bad Booty Daddy was the closest thing to a shaved gorilla that was taught to speak English.
What the hell is you about? Stop, relax. Come on, you son of a bitch. Relax. I hate ducks. Hit the ducks. Yes. We love you, Scott Steiner.
Scott liked to admire his muscular physique, while vigorously making fun of more rotund wrestlers like Samoa Joe and Bully Ray.
From Dunkin' Donuts, from the great state of obesity, Christian Cage wants to take your time to go to the gym, maybe work out, eat a steak, stick man. I beat him before, I'll beat him again. He's still a fat bastard. The only way I'd be afraid of him if I was smothering a Twinkie. Well, don't hate on me, Small Joe. Hate your parents because they gave you an extra fat cell in your X and Y chromosome. There's some rednecks out in the crowd who are fat, just like you, Joe, who wants them to beat me. You're gonna be taking splinters out of your fat asses all night long because you got some fat asses. Joe, you call him for what he is. That fat bastard, you call him Sloppy Joe. And this fat son of a is gonna draw us all out.
Calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat!
Bobby Heenan was a master at comedy. His sharp wit, clever charm, and unmistakable charisma set him apart. The Brain was a constant source of humor and entertainment, effortlessly keeping audiences laughing throughout the entire show.
Minutes! Weasel your way out! I never thought I'd say that. But weasel your way out if you have to. Weasel your way out.
He had a knack for cracking jokes and poking fun at everyone.
The look on Helen's face pretty much says it all.
Oh no! They're gonna repossess my teeth. Beautiful ladies, Martha and Georgia Hart. Yeah, but look at that ugly little kid.
Well, Jim Powers is a very good young up-and-coming nothing.
You talk about mutts. This is a mutt. How can you tell which end is which on this dog?
A bunch of grown men in skirts playing vacuum cleaners. Look at that idiot. The steering wheel's on the wrong side.
Oh, there's a picture of Helen on the back of his jacket. Isn't that nice? Super Callow. Fragilistic. I knew you were going to say that.
Well, take a look at this.
By the time the Iron Sheik gets to the ring, it'll be WrestleMania 38.
All while playing off the energy of Gorilla Monsoon, who acted as the straight man.
Pin up pictures of Elizabeth that Ric Flair promised to show on those big screens. Don't start!
Nothing worse than a woman with scissors.
Where did you? I never heard that before.
I just said it to
now.
You. What am I going to do with this? Make a keychain. What do you think?
You stop. I hope that cat scratches you.
And then he tried to dive through the window to escape. Did you see that?
Are you blind?
What an act of cowardice.
So far, it says you haven't gone anywhere. I got it right here. Smell the kid. Go ahead, smell it. Oh,
well, it's fine to me.
Right there. Hello, Jack.
Where's your costume?
I have my costume on, my natural costume.
Told him not to touch that midget. You never touch a midget. You never know where they've been.
You're disgusting.
The Brain loved sticking up for his favorites while condemning the babyfaces. He couldn't stand Hulk Hogan. Seeing Bobby rag on the Hulkster every week was tremendous television.
How can you deny the Hulkster a chance to become 5 times champion?
Because he's had it 4 times.
Give somebody else a chance.
You're a man with a whole lot of pride. You're not going to take the money. Well, you should have taken the money. We knew you were dumb, but we didn't know you were this dumb.
The WWF champion's kicking my butt. Help me.
Hogan reaching for the tag. Here it is.
He's pulling his hair out. He's pulling the hair of Hogan out. That shouldn't take long.
Heenan's favorite wrestler was Ric Flair. The Brain would stick up for the Nature Boy no matter what, demanding everyone be fair to Flair.
Give me a big woo.
There you have it. Roddy Piper.
Champion.
Let's give a big one. Woo!
We're in the money, yes. We are in the money. And I'm talking about the new WWF champion, Ric Flair.
If he wins this, I'll never say or do anything bad again. This isn't fair to Flair. This is not fair to Flair.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at Flair.
No. That's not fair to Flair.
Yeah, take that down.
No.
Take that down.
Oh, my God, no. No.
It's your fault, Bobby Heenan.
Being fair to Flair is the way to do it. If you don't want to be fair to Flair, then do it the way you're doing. But if you really want to be fair to Flair, that's the way to do it.
Don't start with a fair to Flair.
Be fair and say that's a heck of a run. Only a man as fair as Flair would show up at WrestleMania. Will you stop?
Well, they said Flair wasn't fair about what he's done, but Flair's always been fair. Everybody knows how fair Ric Flair's been, and if you can't be fair to Flair, who can Flair be fair to? So if you're fair to him, there's no reason why you shouldn't be fair to him. He's fair to you. I always said Ric Flair's the kind of a man I say be fair to Flair. If Flair can't be fair to you, why should you be fair to Flair? But Flair is fair to you, so you should be fair to Ric Flair. Wouldn't you say so?
In addition to being one of the greatest managers and commentators of all time, Bobby Heenan will be remembered as one of the funniest wrestling personalities there ever was.
How long have you been married, sir?
21 years.
You realize on your wedding night, if you'd have killed her, you'd be out now?
Andre, what about that final lesson?
You don't understand, do you, dummy? I do the talking.
I'll conduct these interviews here if you don't mind.
Bobby the Brain Heenan. Here he comes on that camel.
Come on, stop this camel.
They had the 3 Freebirds. They had the Junkyard Dog, Mad Dog, 2 Bulldogs, Matilda, another dog. You had 2 Killer Bees. You had a guy with a snake. You had a Hawaiian guy with a lizard. And the Pepper and the Weasel doing commentary with the gorilla. You sit for 2.5 years naked in a room and watch Judge Judy. You'll go nuts.
I don't care who's watching. I'm going to dance. Come on, let's all get it with it. Go ahead, Brain. I am. This is the best I can do.
DX ushered in the Attitude Era with raunchy comedy that set the tone for what was to come.
I did not sleep with that young intern. They tossed, they turned, they tossed, they turned. It was crazy. I was up all night.
Sean and I both got jumbo weenies. Show us what you're bringing to the barbecue, girl. X marks the spot, big man. X marks the spot.
This type of television gave the World Wrestling Federation a much-needed facelift.
There will be less references. Hey, watch your mouths. Me.
Fans tuned in because they couldn't wait to see what the group were going to do next.
An official hello from the Click. Do you have 2 nipples for a dime?
Oh, that's really funny, King.
Their comedic hijinks and antics made for can't-miss TV.
Suck it!
Unbelievable! That's classy.
Suck it! Suck it! Suck it! Suck it!
Degenerates was a fitting yet ironic name for the faction.
I'm gonna start with that degenerate right beside you in the green shirt.
Did you see that degenerate?
Since they helped bring WWF into the next generation with their iconic, unmistaken humor.
When it comes to the Croc and the ladies and the Croc hits rock bottom, he has no choice but to lay that smack down on himself. Pull up your pants, cause the Croc doesn't want to smell what you're cooking. The Croc! The Rock was bacon! Brother was bacon! Look at D-Lo, he's the man! He's gonna shake his hand!
It's no surprise we've seen DX return multiple times over the years.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming through.
See if I can join DX.
Oh my gosh! They just put Coach's head!
For shizzle.
Wait a minute! Oh my God! Hang on! Look at this! Look at that!
Stop it!
Captain DX up 1. Uh-oh, look at this! Posing for pictures!
Isn't that Mr. Fuji over there? Oh, I love Mr. Fuji. I got a surprise for you, my friend. Girls! Oh, that's because you're full of crap.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Holy shit! Aqua!
The damn DX! The first public photo of the newest member of the McMahon family. Come out! They're just cheerleaders.
Green slime is everywhere!
They always provide the laughs regardless if it's just Shawn, Hunter, or the entire group as a unit.
Aren't you supposed to be Jamaican? What happened to your accent? Sean will lose his smile, you know what I mean? I don't want Sean. Because when that happens, he does weird things like poses for Playgirl and stuff.
I think I got yours, Sean. Yeah, no, I think. Yeah.
Dog and Billy Gunn! Oh no!
Don't talk about your genitals. Okay. Don't.
Penis. Can we say penis? I'm sorry I judged through it out.
Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Xavier Woods were among WWE's most consistently hilarious performers, showcasing their comedic skills in numerous ways, including through physical comedy.
Yeah.
And now
He's already
Kingston
pulled them out from under our announce table.
on the floor. Pogo stick.
February will mark the 20th.
Wow!
Wow, man.
That man just got slapped on the head.
And he and Xavier will be defending the titles, right? Because Kofi Kingston's
Abdominal stretch. Still able to find a way.
That's the way you. Oh my God, you blinded me.
Woods and Kingston are going to go at it.
He gets a pin, it's over!
The New Day reached peak hilarity due to their talking segments and backstage skits.
Oh, Brother Bray! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for the greatest thing going in all of WWE and feel the power! And feel the power! And feel the power!
Like a baby.
If you seem like a baby waking up real fast in the middle of the night. Nobody! World Tag Team Champions!
champion!
Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. Because you didn't win.
We hit the Usos so hard that when they walk north, they're looking south. Woo! That's that poltergeist, baby.
You were absolutely nothing till your wife put you on Total Divas.
He's about to bark. He can't buy a bullet.
We want that gold, sucker! And that battleground, we're coming for you! Usos! When your gut hangs out more than your weenie do!
Who is it gonna be? Which one of you is it gonna be?
Not only did they deliver side-splitting promos, but they also entertained with musical performances featuring Woods playing the trombone.
You know Xavier was trained by Chief J Trombone.
Spreading the news. We are your new tag champs. New day, new day. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be
I'm not your boy.
Hey, nothing you can say, nothing you can say what you got to man.
No idea what the rest of the lyrics were, but then he cut his.
In addition to their singing, the trio were known for their impressive dance moves.
Look at Big E go!
Wait a minute.
That Big E's gonna be getting down all over Brooklyn tonight.
The New Day.
The following eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, count-out, or disqualification.
Which became even funnier when other wrestlers joined them.
Do some dance! There you go, there you go!
Coach got moved.
Coach is gonna hurt himself.
No, here. I got to do some man. You ain't got it. Oh, there it is. Work something. Work something. Work something. Oh.
The New Day also enjoyed dressing up, and no matter who or what they were impersonating, they always nailed every costume and character portrayal.
It's Halloween! And I love candy.
Oh my God.
I get it now. It's a new day as the Brood.
It's the Gobbledygooker! Come on, man. We're the new Judgment Day. Trick or treat. All aboard the booty train. Yes, it is.
It's a new year. There are new societal standards where a grown man can wear an undergarment.
In his first WWF run, Goldust was a wild, androgynous heel who pushed boundaries. But when he returned in 2002, we saw a different side to him, one that was incredibly funny as a babyface.
The fans have supported me through thick and thin. Excuse me?
Eric,
You need to calm your heart. Hormones down.
Cornbread, damn it, cornbread. And we've got sausage and midgets all waiting in the car just for you. Let's go.
Well, definitely.
I have more ammunition in my cannon than you'll ever realize.
What the hell's the matter with you? the giant sleeping hippopotamus. These creatures are enormous.
Goldust's unlikely tag team partnership with Booker T was a highlight of WWE in 2002. Their story was both hilarious and heartfelt, with Goldust desperately trying to earn Booker's approval, only to be rejected when Booker joined the heel NWO.
Howdy there, NWO. I'm the coach. Big Kevin.
In fact, dressed like that, he looked like some kind of freaky dinky Oreo cookie or something. Say something else. I want you to leave the NWO. Man, what the hell are you doing here?
Eventually, they became a team, leading to even more great comedy.
I'll give you a bite of my wiener. But you like to touch my sack. Having sex with a dead body. Who in the hell have sex with a dead body? Come on. Rick it. Man, I feel like a fool with this outfit on. I don't look like that. Tell me I don't look like that. Oh. It's me, the undercover brother. Now can you dig that, sucker?
Despite their comedic chemistry, the breakup of Booker T and Goldust was surprisingly emotional.
Every time my back was against the wall, who was there? You, Goldie. I enjoyed each and every second we've been together.
They had been so perfect together that it was hard not to feel for them when they parted ways.
What the hell is wrong with you? Nothing.
In 2016, WWE revisited the Booker T and Goldust tag team dynamic, this time pairing Goldie with R-Truth. Unlike Booker, who played the straight man, Truth was just as eccentric as Goldust in many ways. However, their partnership didn't form right away. Goldust's comedic attempts to convince Truth to tag team were met with rejection.
Excuse me, sir. Do you need some help? Poo 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 pee pee pee, partner! Hey! Hey, don't point that thing at me. What you... Oh, wow. I made you this cake just to say that I'm sorry.
Only for Truth to later feel guilty and eventually offer to team up. But by that point, Goldust had grown tired of being rejected and refused, flipping the script and allowing Truth to flex his comedic chops.
Let me spell it out for you. Oh, that means it's on, y'all.
This storyline played out over nearly 5 months before the duo finally became the Golden Truth.
Check this out. I'm gonna show you chemistry right here. Take it, take it. We rolling. Yeah, look pretty. Look real pretty. Reach them faster. So. There we are. I am sweating my Golden Globes off. Going up in the hood, the closest thing we had to a penguin was a 17-year-old pigeon that had a lip. You have what I need, partner, and I have what you need.
Goldust's pairings with Booker T and R-Truth demonstrate how wrestling isn't just about the action in the ring. On the contrary, it's just as much about storytelling and entertainment. In both cases, the pursuit of a tag team partner for Goldust mostly took place outside the ring, highlighting how wrestling is truly a variety show. Jerry Lawler was another hysterical heel announcer who had endless one-liners. He had a joke book which he got a lot of his material from, but on top of that, he was naturally funny. There's been many kings of the ring, but Jerry was without a doubt the king of roasts.
I think the only time he's ever seen 90210 is on the scales. I know everybody's got the right to be ugly, but he abuses the privilege. Wait till you see this monstrous face. I'll teach you through something. It couldn't have been beer. It's been beer, that's like spinach to Popeye. You see how big his face is? He's going to need a bookmark to find his chin. Which one? I'm not going to complain about your announcing. The line's too long. JR, please come home. It's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit squad.
15 pints, 16 pints, 17 pints.
We've got to be hungover.
If The Rock grew up here in old Milwaukee and he had to choose one of those overweight
beer-drinking, bearded female pigs to call his own.
Whoa, there's one.
Beating and battering each other.
Hit that drunk with a jacket on. If you and your wife were to get divorced, would you still be brother and sister? That's a tough one, isn't it? Look at Taka Michinoku. If he loses another pound, we'll have to file a missing persons report. What about that mug, McMahon? Woo! I heard he tried to enter an ugly contest, and they said, sorry, no professionals.
When Andy was born, his father wanted a boy and his mother wanted a girl, and they were both satisfied.
I understand that when he was a little kid, he was so ugly that for the first 6 months you diapered the wrong end. Is that true?
Both Stu and Helen.
I wouldn't believe them if their tongues were notarized. He is huge. I heard when he was a baby he had to be baptized at SeaWorld. Being a 3-time Intercontinental Champion doesn't make you a great wrestler, just like Larry King having 9 wives don't make him a great husband. That's what you do in a mosh pit, McMahon. You don't know anything about rock music. Your favorite rock group is Mount Rushmore. That's right, 12 children. Stu and Helen Hart produced more tragedy than Shakespeare. I heard the Blue Meanie actually had an experience with a hoe one time, and she told him not on the first date. They're old enough to be his grandma. His grandma? These women started wrestling when the Dead Sea was only 6. I can't help it if you're the only diva here in the WWE whose bathtub has stretch marks.
JR and King felt like a comedy act on commentary most of the time. They were often just as, if not more entertaining than the matches.
We saw the big tent last night. T.I.T.
Will you stop that? You can't say tit on television.
The Terry Invitational Tournament.
Everything about her is nice.
I'm talking about her eyes.
Seen a woman's breast before?
I'm talking about her eyes.
Are you that beautiful? What's wrong with you?
Camera around her.
I've heard of restaurant quality, but this is bakery quality.
I've heard of buns of steel, but those are buns of cinnamon.
I tried that last week on my porch.
I got to get a videotape of you doing a spinneroonie on your porch.
I was on the back porch, so I wouldn't embarrass myself.
WCW, that place was a joke.
How long did you work at WCW?
Never.
Well, I did.
Was it a joke?
Damn right.
Booker T, the guy whose family portrait is a courtroom sketch.
People don't hold it against you for some of the mistakes you've made. You're not a stranger to a courtroom.
You find humor in the misfortunes of others, don't you, Ross?
Selectively, yes. Jerry the King Lawler, he is an ass.
Jerry Lawler is a first-class, restaurant-quality ass.
Go ahead, tell us about the football careers of Bradshaw and Farouk.
I'm not going to do it now. You hurt my feelings.
I'd like to see more Brian Christopher. Oh, beautiful.
Don't you have some baby pictures?
What are you talking about? And there's been other black superheroes before, hasn't there?
How about that Blackula? Blackula? Yeah. Point. Wataka's had snap back there.
They have some good Chinese hospitals here in New York.
Will you stop that? Let me say xenophobe. She might be a little old for you. She's in her early 20s. Now, Rock getting whipped down like that government meal we talked about.
How many mules does the government own?
What the hell? What were those bastards doing to Stephanie?
I don't know. How do I know, JR? Are you worried about his knee when he landed right on Triple H's head?
Well, why don't you run down and give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation if you're so damn worried about it? Don't be an idiot.
What?
I said don't be an idiot.
Look at this. There's the referee. Oh, look at her bounce away.
Man, what a little bitch.
The Royal Rumble match was one of Lawler's best showings each year. Just listen to him constantly changing his pick. Then by the end, King would pretend he was right all along.
Pick Shawn Michaels, didn't I? No, I didn't pick Shawn Michaels. He's still my pick. He's my new pick. My prediction is true. Boss man is my pick. There's my pick right there. Yeah, I'm picking Kane. I told you I'm picking the Big Show. I knew The Rock would win. My pick, Rikishi. I knew Rikishi couldn't do it. My pick is Kane.
Yeah, Kane. You switched horses.
I knew the Rattlesnake would win this. Jinder Mahal's my pick. Guys, it's my pick to win the Rumble Royal. Oh, my pick is here.
Your pick?
Yeah. I may want to change my pick.
I'm known in the past, when I pick a winner, I mean, I stick with it. I'm a man of conviction. What?
Lawler saved his best and most controversial lines for the women.
CENA brawl once before.
Let's go. Oh, JR, come on.
What a goal, man.
The last time you saw a breast was in a Kentucky Fried Chicken box.
We're very creative fans.
Yeah. You know, Molly being such a good girl and all, would this be the first time she ever been shaved?
Oh, stop.
Hoes don't vote. They don't care who gets in.
I beg your pardon. You ever get picked off on Second King?
Moses couldn't part her legs. Lita is Edge's girlfriend. A girlfriend is like a wife, except you get to have sex with her. Coach said, this place is crawling with cops and these hoes out here, you know, they're the receivers of swollen goods.
Oh, King, for gosh sakes.
But I know you came here to see me get get naked.
Yo, Adrian!
I see all of them.
So many curves and me with no brakes. Hey, girls, I'm an organ donor. Need anything?
Oh, stop it. You don't care about the rules. You just want to see these ladies strip for bra panties.
Bra panties, right? We got ourselves a wiener. And I'm like, no, what am I saying? Yes. Hey, you do need some mouth-to-mouth. She does need mouth-to-mouth right now. Truthfully, my brain is my second favorite organ. Oh, Lord. That lingerie pillow fight, JR, that almost got me.
Did it really?
Yeah. Well, I think I'm experiencing personal growth.
Not every woman tickled Jerry's fancy though. Older women such as Mae Young, the Fabulous Moolah, and Helen Hart got some of the worst flack from the king.
Quit calling her Mae Young. She's so old. When David killed Goliath, she called the cops. Look at this. Is Helen here? I think so. I heard she went shopping today, went in an antique store, and they kept her. It's the first time I've ever seen live TV in slow motion.
77 years young.
77 years, come on. If she said her real age, you'd think it was her phone number. I don't know if 70 is the real age. I saw him getting checked by the doctors in the back, and Moolah's birth certificate was in hieroglyphics. Helen's wearing some beautiful antique jewelry. She got it when it was new.
Ladies and gentlemen, this will be one king for the ages, to say the least.
Yeah, ages 70 to 80. No. This is going to be a New Year's Eve party tonight. Mae Young, she was a waitress at the Boston Tea Party.
In his first few years in WWF, it was important for Stone Cold Steve Austin to establish himself as a straight-shooting, serious character. Despite this, we still got to see glimpses of Steve's comedy from time to time.
McMahon 316 says I just pissed my pants. You really are. Help me, please. That boy's gonna hurt me.
Baddest man on the planet is a figure of speech.
This is a figure of speech right here.
Let the people down!
Here it comes, and fully loaded, and it's a badass Billy Gunn.
You're one funny diaper-wearing son of a bitch. Oh my gosh! Have yourself a good Thanksgiving. And here's a little bird for you to enjoy right now.
While many weren't happy with Stone Cold's heel turn in 2001, one positive was that it allowed Austin to show his comedic side in a way that just wasn't possible during his initial babyface run.
You got milk. Some people claim that there's a Rocky to blame. You think I should nail this son of a bitch for not buying enough beer? Give me a hell yeah! And while I'm working on this beer belly, I'm going down to Whataburger.
An injury proved to be a blessing in disguise, since it limited the Rattlesnake to appearing in backstage segments. Here, he was able to display just how funny he could really be, while sharing the screen with a wide range of different characters.
Oh man, let me see it.
Breathing down our necks.
Breathing down our necks. They're breathing in.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. I feel like a real cowboy. Yippee-ki-yay! What were you saying?
He doesn't have his watch right now.
So what? No, I got it all
What? What?
This time I got
What?
It's gonna
What?
Had more foam in that broad than one of my beers. What? Showed me all your footage. Stone Cold Steve Austin's got something he want to show you. How about that?
Throw Ric Flair in there as well.
Then after retiring from the ring in 2003, Austin was back at it with the comedy, this time as the GM and sheriff of Monday Night Raw.
About one of your t-shirts.
A big fan of Chris Jericho, are you?
No, I'm not a big fan. They ran out of toilet paper.
That got him. Theodore Long. Now this is funny. The City's chasing him.
his head. Is that
What are you doing, you son of a bitch?
Oh, Evolution better take heed.
Stop it right there and shut the music down. I ain't got time to watch you spray that stupid ass water all over the crowd. Will you give me another beer? Let me clean you up a little bit.
I gotta say what? I want to tell you
what?
I want to just say
what? You got a microphone in your hand. Use it. I didn't say you were number one. I was showing you that. There it is right there.
The same is true for Steve's later years. Anytime he returns, fans are guaranteed some laughs.
You said you had a bigger set of balls than anybody here in the damn company. What if I just put you over my knee, pull your little dress up? I gotta be careful, I don't want your balls to fall out.
The scent of a rattlesnake. And a ball head.
I'm gonna get electrocuted.
Man, right here in the Silver Dome. Good to be back here at the Silver Dome.
Hey, even Steve's getting into it.
No, he's not.
Oh no!
Ric Flair had many recurring tropes that made him so fun to watch. One of which was breaking the rules. It's why he was the dirtiest player in the game.
He's in the corner again. Stick's gonna try to ride him one more time.
Oh, man. Oh. Right in the midsection now.
Flair knows it was a lucky move. He's trying. Hey, don't. Hey.
We've got a shoving match going on. Thumb to the eye, but here comes Lita. Oh, she gets one as well.
Watch it here. Watch it here. And Flair, that mule kick.
Oh, he's biting again. He's biting it. Where's he biting? No, wait. He's not biting. He's got a handful of those.
The Nature Boy's signature crazy outbursts were some of the best and funniest promos ever cut.
You get on Space Mountain, you'll be like this. Now it's Ric Flair, and y'all pay homage to the man. Woo! Who made this coat? Hugo Boss, Armani? You set it up broke? Hell, my life's just starting, Jack. Who are you to ever tell me how to wrestle? Tell them all you came here for a shot at the title, baby. What if he can never wrestle again? You can't do that. Settle down before you blow your pacemaker, kid.
The theme song that we heard earlier at the top of the show.
That's when your fans do. What the hell is that? I'll be damned.
I look at you and say, virgin. See that? See that? Just the blood. I paid the price. You like blood? I'll bleed. Uh-oh. Scott, yeah. You can't hurt me. I've crashed an airplane, been hit by lightning, hit by sledgehammers. See, that's high. This is real, brother. This is wrestling.
Masterpiece.
That's what I think of your book. I will never retire. I wear a $15,000 Rolex. You want to see it? Yeah. You want to see it? Yeah. Watch this. You can't be me. You can't be like the Nature Boy. I am Ric Flair, the President of the United States.
No.
You turn the camera off, and I'll be naked when you come back.
The Flair strut, borrowed from the original Nature Boy Buddy Rogers, was one of Ric's most recognizable trademarks. It was particularly comical when Nate would really ham it up.
Just a second. Oh.
What is he doing? What is he doing? He's going downstairs. I thought Hurricane was going to put Flair out of his collective misery.
He's strutting in his underwear. That elbow pad into it. T-Bone's electrifying move in sports entertainment today. Here comes Ric.
Here comes the Nature Boy.
He's styling and profiling on his way to the ring, and he's getting undressed. Woo!
Flair oversold when it came to almost every aspect of his character. Just look at the way he would react to being ejected from ringside by referees.
Using the power for a weapon, and Flair's being thrown out of here. What? Wait a minute. You're right in the middle of the biggest match of the dirtiest player in the world. Wait a minute. Wait. Referee thinks he's going to throw Flair out of here. Why? What for? Tripping you. Referee. The referee is throwing Flair out of the game. Well, good.
The 16-time world champion's best overreactions, however, came in the form of the Flair flop. Rick initially began doing this when he returned to the ring after being involved in a plane crash. Flair was sometimes apprehensive in taking a full-on flat back bump, so instead he chose to fall forward on occasions. The Flair flop ended up becoming a key piece of Nature's arsenal, and it wasn't even an offensive maneuver.
Oh, Flair is really hit.
Double body knocker. Just as taking care of business.
Flair's got moxie. Boy, he's mentally tough.
Look at him. Oh, you had to plan offensively. Eddie Guerrero, talked to him before the pay-per-view.
Oh, the nosedive.
Championship matches. Flair goes face first.
And Ric Flair has, he is down.
But Nature Boy seems dazed here.
Well, that eye is probably swelling shut. Look out. Shots. Oh, wait. Watch Flair now. He's had enough. Oh, no! Man, look at that! Tucking away! And Ric Flair! And Flair in big trouble! Oh, no.
He can't get knocked down.
Well, they won't give him a chance to fall. There he goes.
Chopping the hell out of Ric Flair, and Flair's somehow standing.
Oh, look at Nate. He's ready. Oh, no!
Turnabout is certainly fair play.
Or Flair play.
Where's the respect, JR? Oh, no!
Behind this contest, Shawn Michaels showing obviously.
Hang in there, Nate. Hang in there, Nate.
Hey. Oh, boy.
Chris Jericho's best comedy came as a result of his amazing skills on the microphone. He was comically ruthless when roasting others. Chris showed no mercy and the fans completely ate it up.
The only reason anybody bought your book in the first place is they were hoping that you would die at the end of it. Chris Benoit as the total jackass that he is. Now that you have a very small penis. I would never, ever hit a woman, but you are not a woman.
Stephanie is nothing more than a filthy,
Dirty, disgusting, brutal, bottom-feeding, trash bag hoe! How else do you think she became a filthy, dirty, disgusting, skanky, brutal, bottom-feeding trash bag hoe in the first place?
And when your body hits the floor, it's usually naked with a paying customer.
You want to say let the bodies hit the floor? I would say let the boobies hit the floor. I'm gonna take care of that smelly, greasy, nasty animal. And I'm gonna get you too, Rhino.
I'm gonna be 25.
No, I asked you how old you were, not how many men you've been with in the last week.
The gore and the whore.
Shut up!
I'd have to say you're also the biggest
slut of the century. You're saying that I blew it. I'd have to say you've been doing all the blowing around here, sister.
Back to Toronto. From Winnipeg, you idiot.
Can I have your attention, please?
Of course you have an email, you idiot. Just read it.
I can promise you I'll never say anything about your father on this show again. However, your sister?
I mean, come on, it's the U.S. champ and the communist tramp. Yeah, right, come on, let your freak flag fly, baby.
Oh, she reminds me of Baby from House of a Thousand Corpses. Some weird chick. She is. Baby. It's almost like your parents got horny while they were watching me beat up Juventud Guerrero 25 years ago, and 9 months later, your little twerp ass popped out.
I'll even have sex with your mother. Again! What Y2J? He's cooking.
In a similar vein to Santino, Jericho loved mispronouncing people's names, and it was always fun to see the reaction of the wrestler on the receiving end.
Let's see what you got there. Quasi Juice. First of all, Gene Mean, Schiavone, Mike Henry, Hardcore Holly, Rockasici Fatu, Vance McMahon, and Stinko Malenko. Stinko! And Kirk Angel. But seriously, Edgeworth.
Mitchell Cole.
Raisin, would you please shut the hell up? Raisin.
Luther, Octavius, Samson, Ernest Rogers.
But what does the Big E stand for? Big Easter Bunny? Big Elephant? Big Edward? Big Utah? Big Urkel? Fandumbo. Fandangler. Fandingo ate my baby-o. Fan B-I-N-G bingo was his name-o.
Sandusky.
Santino.
Santokyo.
Santino.
Sandadista.
Santino.
Santa Maria.
Santino.
San Luis Obispo.
Santino.
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 Y2J came armed with loads of catchphrases to throw shade at others.
I said you better watch it.
Watch what?
It.
We are going to do it.
What are we gonna do?
It. Sami Zayn is a stupid idiot. It.
You don't even work here anymore, it's Teddy Long, you stupid idiot.
Stupid idiot. Stupid idiot! That's a stupid decision. That can only be made by a stupid idiot.
You stupid idiot. I heard that. You're supposed to. I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot.
You see what you did?
While also putting himself and his famous list of Jericho over.
You know what's gonna happen? Oh, you know what's happening to you right now? You know what happens because you put Kevin Owens in this match? You know what's gonna happen?
You know what happens, Chins McMahon? You know what happens when you don't impress Kevin Owens at the Festival of Friendship, huh? You know what happens when you betray Chris Jericho? You just made the list! You just made the list!
Oh, no.
You just made the list!
Oh, no.
You just made the list! You just made the list! You know what? You just made the list. Braceface in row 12 is now on the list. AJ Styles, the stupid soccer mom's hair. You just made the list.
You just unmade the list. Yes.
We've seen a bit of him already, but now let's further highlight Booker T's comedic talents that made him so entertaining to watch, including during his first years of his WWE career.
Yakamoshi shampoo. It won't make your hair look as good as mine. I'm getting ready to play some bingo. So don't worry about a thing. I'm safe and sound. Yeah, I got that one. This music, man, this wah 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 wah. I got to feel what I'm doing, man. I'm just a Booker T, Booker T. I'm not your sucker. What's up?
After winning the King of the Ring, Booker embarked on the funniest run of his career as King Booker. Camelot had come to SmackDown as Booker spoke in an Old English accent and used classic 15th century terms like peasant.
You are truly a peasant. The man in the ring you're looking at right now is a peasant. Before all of you peasants, you're nothing more than a treasonous peasant. Who is this rogue? You take care of that rogue. This rogue Batista, get that rogue up! And that turncoat, my royal knight, Finley. This Judas, this is what he is. This turncoat, this is the Benedict Donald right here, of all Benedicts. What is this unsightly maiden?
While demanding people kiss his royal feet and ring.
Kiss my ring. Make this sucker kiss my feet. Yes, you peasant. Make him kiss my royal feet.
That's the ugliest damn toes, and those are hammer toes. Good God.
Booker also loved to say his name in absurd fashion.
It is I, King Booker.
Hey there, Book.
This King Booker.
Booker.
It's King Booker. Can I disagree with you, Booker? Hey, that's King Booker. 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 King Booker.
However, if Book got angry, he would drop the British accent and king behavior, allowing his original persona to shine through.
Congratulations, Booker. You have officially lost your status as a black man. One night with the Queen.
What? Okay.
You're sick and twisted. I was never going to take your wife.
Calm down, man. You need to back up. Because I'll bring you out of retirement. And then I'll put you right back in retirement.
Hey, gentlemen.
And say that right now in my face. You make me sick. Shut the hell up.
Batista gets an opportunity at the world title at Survivor Series.
What the hell are you talking about, kid?
In a steel cage.
Oh,
you got that?
Hell no. Hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh.
The Undertaker.
Hell no. No. Daddy, you better bang your back.
The next evolution of the King Booker character came in TNA. Here, Book sometimes spoken in an African accent.
You see, Kevin Nash suffered a staph infection in the elbow.
And respect.
Respect.
Joe gave me no respect.
Respect.
Joe gave Scott Hall no respect.
Respect. And respect. Respect.
All we wanted was a little bit of respect. You know, between...
Due to the contrary of what these people may think, I do respect you, Joe.
And at one point, he was known as Black Snow.
Booker T's beating up everybody in the ring. Boom! Booker T just got on the big shot jaw. Boom! Booker T's pulling Creed up right now. He's gonna hit him with that big thrust kick. Oh!
When Booker returned to the WWE, he was put on commentary. He was once again a highlight of SmackDown and later Raw as he made crazy statements. These comments had the fans and Booker's broadcast partners rolling on the floor laughing.
Booker, you wish you had legs like that.
Sometime I do. Kofi Kingston, like he should be done, made him bow down, made him pay my son, made him say, Daddy, I don't want none. Kelly, with a hot chick like that, man, I mean, she's hotter than a Mexican plate lunch with a whole bunch of hot sauce on it.
Aggressive, man! Two guys!
Somebody call Child Protective Service. Sop her up with a biscuit.
My name is Mike.
I like that right there. You're ugly, Cole, that's what you are. You know I had a dream you died?
No.
Sidewalk slam.
I don't think that was a sidewalk slam.
It looked like a sidewalk slam to me.
In here from both Sin Cara, wow! And Daniel Bryan.
Hip bones connected to the leg bone.
What?
This is Triple H right here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Right on the knee bone, connected to the ankle bone.
You walked out as well, so you're a follower.
Let me tell you, I had nothing to do with that. I'm totally neutral. I had to go to the bathroom. I thought the show was over with. I had nothing to do with that, okay? Cody the red-nosed reindeer had a very broken nose. I believe I can fly.
All right, we got the point last week with the silly rendition of Rudolph. Nonetheless, can we...
And right
oh, man, 400 pounds!
Oh, my goodness, he just left a skid mark on that boy. Batista just got knocked, slapped the hell out. Batista is down. Batista is down. Batista is down.
Jerry Lawler has bruised ribs, and he's also suffering from anal bleeding.
What?
Throughout his time, both on commentary and as an active wrestler, Booker had multiple catchphrases that were often said in funny situations.
What the hell?
Kevin Nash!
That's my big homie.
Who the
what
hell?
The hell?
Kevin, is that?
That's my big homie. Oh, it's gonna be old like neck bones.
Alberto Del Rio, Mr. Money in the Bank.
My goodness. Shucky, ducky. Check this out right here. Quack, quack. Boy, it's gonna be old like a steaming pot.
No, not that one.
Chucky, ducky, quack,
yes.
quack. You didn't say that. Tell me you didn't just say that. Tell me he didn't just say that.
Did he wipe?
Tell me he didn't just say that. I didn't see that. Tell me I did not just see that.
Tell me you didn't just say that.
Oh! Can you dig that? Sucker! Can you dig that? Sucker! But a 5-time Master Jedi champion. Now can you dig that? Sucker!
Santino Marella was a true comedic gem during his WWE tenure, constantly providing fans with memorable moments. One of Santino's most entertaining quirks was his hilarious mispronunciations of other wrestlers' names.
My name is Santino Marella. You people have shown me nothing but misrespect. So now it's my turn to have a little bit of fun. John Cena. The honky donkey man. The honky donkey man. The honky donkey man. The honky donkey man. Rodney the Piper. Rodney the Piper. Rodney the Piper. Rodney the Piper. Golden Dust. Golden Dust. Golden Dust. Johnny Knoxville. Johnny Knoxville. Santa Claus. The Manimal. Baptista. Look at me, huh? I'm a Baptista. I shoot the lasers from my hands like I'm 8 years old. You, Baptista, have gotten on my bad sides. KYJ. You see, KYJ,
This is Santino Marella time. And those are the bottom lines.
It's the bottom line, not the bottom lines.
But sometimes I like to say more than one thing.
Kelly. Emmy Nobels.
Remastrio.
Sheamus. Mr. Sheamus. Randy Orton. You son of a gun.
Your accent is ridiculous.
Mr. John Laryngitis.
Mr. Todd Grishams.
Hey, Connie.
And Felicia.
David Notanga. Hey, Truth. Kobe Rhodes. Mr. Snoopy the Dog. Mr. Teddy Dorlong.
Fandango.
Fandango. Sorry. Fandango.
In Japanese, Tenzai means Fat Albert.
Ben. Surf and Turfer. Rahenburger. Rottenberger. Rock and Roller. Braless Wonder. I'm sorry, I'm Italian. It's difficult for me to pronounce. Catch you on the flip side, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. What?
This was just one example of the many ways Marella showcased his unique comedic charm. Santino had a knack for making his fellow wrestlers break character and laugh on camera.
You have a big mouth, John Cena, and there's nothing I would like more for Christmas than a chance to shot it. Let's see how many brain cells the animal Baptista has.
12. That's not very many, Baptista.
You were excluded from activities with the other kids because you're a ginger.
Mr. McMahon, I'm the Donald. It can be called McDonald's.
Any man who hides behind a mask is either incredibly ugly or is the Batman. The rapping singer Acorn is here. I lost my title to William Regal. His knee to my head should have been illegal. You're not even in a restaurant, but you got served.
A true entertainer, he became one of the funniest wrestlers of all time.
Cobra! You son of a gun! I will be the greatest intercontinental champion of all the times.
It's a sad fact, Stone Cold can't act. He should go.
Tonight, there's not going to be a glass breaking.
If I wanted to, I could come down there and beat you like a rented mule or a mule for purchase.
There's not going to be a can of the ass whip being opened.
I'm going to beat your friend like a government dog. You like number suckers?
Nobody's going to stomp a mud pie.
Look at me, I'm Johnny Lawler. I like puppies.
JR is not going to reach the point of orgasm.
Lord! Look at because my speed is so fast, you can actually hear my strikes.
this game. Oh, what? Good Lord! What's the name? What's the name?
For now, where's Punk? Did you try the Pepsi machine? I said!
Oh, no, the Mantini. Oh, my. Stop, please. Oh, oh my.
Santino. I admit it. I am a lesbian.
Beth and Natalia did not flinch.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
This is a great costume party. We are winners.
Actually, it's winners.
Because we win?
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh. You're glad you like it.
Well, it'll take a miracle for Santino, another miracle for him to survive these. Oh!
R-Truth's comedic style has changed over the years, like when he first leaned into the comedy as a prankster called Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky, Pretty Ricky.
His comedic antics really took off in 2011 when he started embracing a more eccentric, mentally gone character.
Look at little Jimmy. He's so cute.
What's up? What's up?
Oh, you little Jimmies. Oh, you big Jimmies. Even the mama Jimmy. Don't what me. Okay, what me? I don't even know if that's PG. Nice to meet you.
Hey! What?
Hold on. Both hands on the horse, Jimmy. He's starting to buck.
Oh, man.
Sit down, 4 Eyes.
Truth's humor often involved confusing various match stipulations and wrestlers, creating numerous memorable moments in the process.
He's putting a ladder in the ring.
You're not even in the tournament.
Gentlemen, my bad. Where's Nick?
R-Truth just asked, where are the guys?
For Diva of the Year is Paige. I made a mistake. Diva of the Year is Nikki Bella. Tozawa, you think you can trick me by being the nature boy? But I see right through you, Tommaso Ciampa.
One of his best comedic runs came while trying to hold on to the 24/7 championship.
What?
What the hell?
It's
Truth!
1, 2, 3. R-Truth,
22. Come here. 1, 2, 3. Winner! Told you, Santa. We gotta go. Sorry.
Bad choice. Keep running, Truth. Keep running.
Have you seen our truth? Truth!
You can tell?
Truth.
I tricked y'all, didn't I? Yeah. I've been an alien the whole time. Arrivederci, sayonara. See you guys later.
No matter what scenario he found himself in, Truth always made it funny. Truth's attempts to join the Judgment Day group were brilliant.
We've been through a lot together. Money in the Bank, the Women's Royal Rumble, the Judgment Day in your house. You didn't mean it when you said you didn't like me. I saw it in your eyes.
Do you realize where you are right now?
Go to commercial break. Commercial break. Commercial break. Go to commercial. Stu, commercial break.
And all rise for the Judgment Day!
And even led to him winning a proper title for the first time since 2019.
I'm legally insane.
And that's why you're my tag team partner.
R-Truth's infectious humor had been so effective that he's managed to make other wrestlers break character and laugh for real on live TV.
I'm back, guys. Leave him alone. Please chill, dog. Chill.
We used to be cool, man. What's...
Houston is a rooster from Brewster. You don't know nothing about cool.
This reminds me of Sesame
He's about
Street.
to lose the match. 5. We got to do something. 6. The fried fish they had was pretty good. I mean, if I may add. You probably didn't put no tartar sauce on it.
Oh, he done did it now. Oh, I think Truth done lost his mind. He's ready for a fight. He can just get the referee trouble.
I got acrophobia, y'all.
Here are spiders.
Not one spider on this ladder.
I told you. It's
arachnophobia.
I want to be just like my childhood hero, John Cena. You will go flying over that top rope, Paul Heyman.
Oh, Heyman? I'm not in the Royal Rumble.
Oh, no, Truth knocked himself out.
That was smart. Yes, it was.
Talk about what the Truth is going to do in Money in the Bank this Sunday.
You're not even in the match.
This is on me. Kane, my bad. Declaring the Royal Rumble.
Given his amateur wrestling success and credentials, Kurt Angle had every reason to be the most serious, straight-shooting wrestler of all time. But it was because of his legitimate background that creative were able to take risks with Angle and get away with it, since there was no question he would be taken seriously in the ring regardless. But Kurt was not only a natural when it came to the in-ring, he just so happened to be one of the funniest performers wrestling has ever seen.
I'm the only thing left in these people's lives. Many of them whom are out on bail just to see me. More women want me to donate my Olympic seed.
You want to go toe-to-toe with me? To quote the popular singer Shakira, whenever, wherever.
Here goes!
Look at this. They look like a turtle in his shell.
We'll have more teeth than you. Ha! We'll have more hair than you. He got him! Angle's got his medals back! He kissed him!
I'm bald, and I've been wearing a wig.
Say it ain't so!
Angle had a brilliant on-screen chemistry with the likes of Stone Cold,
Oh, man. Let me see it.
I was in the Cub Scouts, the Weebelows, Boy Scouts. I did them all. What do you mean you did them all?
Give me crack corn and I don't care. I got Olympic gold.
So,
I feel like a real cowboy. Yippee-ki-yay!
he doesn't have his watch right now.
So what? No, I got it all.
What? What?
This time I got.
What? What?
It's gonna.
What? What?
The Undertaker,
You're an American badass. I'm an Olympic gold medal lass.
First of all, I met your wife once. I didn't even like her. I didn't even find her attractive.
I love you, man.
and Edge and Christian.
Check it out. Hey, that's when I first won the WWF title. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. So good. Yeah. Such good times. Check this one out. Oh, I know.
Oh, you got me good with this one. And yes, I do suck.
Hey, my chicken suit.
Yeah, 224.
Angle. Angle. Guys, Cripes on Friday. Would you give me some time alone, please?
Cripes on Friday. He did it again.
On television, Kurt loved milk. This is all the more funny when we consider that in real life, Angle despised drinking milk.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
And hate being told he sucked.
Your mother taught me how. I hate that shit. You people are the ones that suck.
Kurt was someone that could give a side-splitting interview in the opening segment and then wrestle a 5-star classic in the main event. When we think of the total package wrestling performer, Kurt Angle is at the very top of the list.
You're a boy in a man's world, and I'm a man who loves to play with boys. No, wait a minute. My name is Kurt Angle, and what the heck? I want to go medal with a broken freaking neck. Can you feel that, Angle? Word life. I'm just a sexy Kurt.
Sexy Kurt.
I'll make your ankle hurt.
Ankle hurt.
Woo!
Despite from his early years in WCW, Eddie Guerrero was making us laugh thanks to his unmistakable charisma.
It's conceivable. It could happen. Going Guerrero away.
Well, if you go back into the archives, you'll find out and you'll talk to people and ask questions.
Are on Eddie Guerrero, and certainly well-deserved the heat that he's getting right now with the fans. Ready to get the title for WCW. And Guerrero claiming of a hair pull here.
No way, 2 deep arm drags in with a drop kick.
I'm sorry. Oh my God! Hey! Did you take...
With each new iteration of his character, Guerrero got funnier and funnier. Latino Heat was where the fans really began to get behind Eddie.
Ooh, baby, we're gonna tear up the dance floor Sunday night, being you at the prom. Mommy.
Hey, look at this! Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. Watch it, Paul. These ladies. We've got it.
Eddie Guerrero! Oh my God!
I think Eddie has a case of the flu. Eddie. John has been used.
Eddie, I know you're studying for your GED, but we have a match.
No. The test is tomorrow.
I got test is tomorrow. Listen to me. Listen to me.
The boss man, the buddy man, Hefner. Okay, I want to talk to him about Mommy's pictures coming out in his magazine. Let's see. That's a good smile, bro. That's a good smile. Yeah.
But it was during his lie, cheat, and steal days on SmackDown that Eddie became a true icon of pro wrestling.
Oh, look, the little baby. Hold that for me. I said, what are you going to do with that? Hey, man, you took everything else. I had to take something. Well, hey, mamacita. Do you feel like munching on a burrito? Yeah. We're here to clean your pool. Is my pool all right? Oh, yeah, Grandma. Just a couple more tests.
Eddie Guerrero putting on Cena's jersey and hat, mocking John Cena.
Eddie, there's no toilet paper in here. Here goes.
Face on his lips. That's, oh, my God. Eddie's the runner. Eddie Guerrero's the runner, man.
I'll call my cousin Chewy and we'll put some hydraulics on it. Orale. Don't you desecrate my hat. I don't know what you're talking about, man. That's $1,000 hat. I said I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
I lied!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to feel you, Wolf. Woo! I cannot believe it. God bless you. Kick butt. You sure you're happy about that number, player? Ground stole my number.
What has happened to my car? Where?
Doing some remodeling.
Take me back to New York City now.
Whoa! The lights are hanging over the horns. He's passed out. Look at Bradshaw. What the hell? Some damn hood on me. That would be extremely... Oh, what the...
His innovative ways of breaking the rules and getting away with it was ingenious, as much as it was hilarious.
And so's Kurt, but look at the look on Eddie's face. Cole. Kurt wasn't moving, but he sandwiched. Oh, inadvertently. Oh, there's that plan of Eddie. What's Eddie gonna do? Major problem now. Referee down. Smirk on the face of Eddie Guerrero. Look at Eddie. Referee still down on it. Referee coming too. Eddie Guerrero loses the evidence. Eddie, what the hell's he doing? Eddie just got Carlito and Jesus kicked out of the arena. Eddie Guerrero rang the bell. Tug of war ensues. Wow! The smoking gun! But Eddie Guerrero, look at... No, you didn't see it, Ref. You didn't call. You can't call. You didn't see. Hot potato. Well, no more because Eddie's down. He's untied. Just tap it. Wait a minute. Look at this. Guerrero cheated. I'm telling you. Breaks it. Oh my God. Cheat to win. The smoking gun. What the? Look at this. And look at this, all over. Referee's back turned off the distraction. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. That baton. He did. And Eddie. Guerrero meant to hit. Eddie getting rid of the evidence. Teach the Dinks Mercury did it. Coming to here. What the hell? God. Kennedy turned him. My God.
And And then whenever he got caught, it was even funnier. But even when his plan failed and he messed up, everyone still loved him because he was so endearing and charismatic.
Vintage Eddie Guerrero. I've never seen that before. I gotta say that.
We get a little replay from last week. And Rey has the tag team gold. The referee's coming too.
The referee, look at Eddie. What the hell, Eddie? I didn't see him.
Eddie didn't hurt his knee.
Oh, see the cookie jar.
No wrestler is entertained and electrified across multiple forms of media like The Rock. He was so funny and entertaining during his original WWF run that Hollywood quickly snapped him up. The Great One was one of the few main event wrestlers that was able to get away with doing so much comedy. It was a huge part of his act, but he was so charismatic and skilled in the ring, fans took him seriously no matter what. The Brahma Bull talked trash like no one else.
The Rock talks trash in his sleep, just like this. Lay the smack it down on the Just check Mankind in to the SmackDown Hotel on the corner of Know Your Role Boulevard and Jabroni Drive. SmackDown Hotel, corner of Know Your Role Boulevard, Jabroni Drive. Mankind can't talk. He's a little tied up right now. There's a guy who looks like Tarzan and he wrestles like James.
You need to worry about what's going on.
Shut your mouth. Well, The Rock can listen to this boring crap, or I'll slap the dead right off your monkey ass and give it back to you.
Whoa,
Get a high five on that?
Hell no, I'll give you a slap in the teeth. How about that?
Wait a minute.
Bring it. Go ahead and bring it, you no-tooth bitch. The Rock's got a nice rock burger with a little bit of extra rock sauce on the side.
If you could go right back to The Rock, whooping your monkey ass all over Cajun country.
How about the Big Balboski getting me to Mr. Tamalo? Son of a bitch.
Cut a different type of promo to your average wrestler.
Oh dear God, my name's Billy, and I just won King of the Ring. Everybody still thinks that I absolutely suck. Uncle Joe Jericho with the glass eyes, Grandpa Jimmy Jack Jericho with the iron lung. It might be even Grandma Jezebel Jericho with the double X dirty panties. You should be concerned with fixing yourself a nice tall glass of shut up juice. Fix it. The Rock sacrificed me fast, for he laid the smackdown on my candy ass. Rock bigged himself up in hilarious fashion while making light of whatever situation he was in.
The Rock is genetically electrifying. He emits electricity, emitting electricity 365 days a year, including leap year.
Perhaps The Rock's best work on the mic came from insulting others. The Great One could cook people in the most creative of ways.
Benoit, all you want to do is prove things. Kane, since you just want to find things, you go ahead and find the penis Benoit claims he has.
You got a 3-foot nose, you turn it sideways and stick it straight up Vince's ass. With all the great decisions that Vince McMahon has made over his lifetime, the decision to expand the WWF in 1983, the decision to create WrestleMania in 1985, the infamous penis implant of 1991. What?
Shane, your role, know it. Triple H, your mouth, shut it. Stephanie, your dirty panties, wear it. This coming from a man who took a sacred vow of marriage to the biggest slut in the Western Hemisphere.
Oh, no, please.
If anybody knows anything about screwing, it's you. Rock's not talking about the winner of the match gets 5 minutes with your wife, because quite frankly, everybody's already had that. The Rock must say you are looking quite gigantic. Yeah, we're gonna go to France, we're gonna go to China, we're gonna go to Russia, but don't worry, we get in trouble. We could use Stephanie McMahon's breast as a flotation device. If anybody knows anything about screwing, it's you. Booker T and Shane, the punk-ass sucker, and the silver spoon motherfucker. Who would have ever thought the man with 24-inch pythons would have half-inch testicles? Oh, Heyman doing what? Probably laying naked on a beach, sitting there watching Brock Lesnar work out. Like a big fat walrus cheering on Brock. Perry Saturn, The Rock's gift to you. The Rock knows that you've got one eye that goes that way and another eye that goes that way. So The Rock will slap that crooked eye straight. Kevin Kelly, you are now Chris Benoit. Smile, jabroni.
100 pounds of nothing. 5 feet, nothing. 1 second, excuse Rock. His cell phone's going off. Cacao, hello. Hey, it's nothing. He says he knows you.
If you are the game, then quite frankly, you need to go back to the drawing board. You should go back to the drawing board because your game absolutely sucks. Because your game absolutely sucks.
Even without the mic, the Brahma Bull was skilled at physical comedy, whether it was through taunting that made fun or put down other wrestlers.
Rock's gonna lay the smackdown on his show. Yeah, smack being laid down. Chico.
Right hands, and right hands, and right hands.
Oh, look at this. He's knocking the Undertaker's motorcycle. Hawks is still standing. Yeah, with a big one. Rock misses a right. Look at Rock. Ric Flair. Look at the Rock. Oh, Flair stalled the profile. One move too long.
Time tonight. Reverse elbow by the Rock. The great one.
He can dance as well. Oh man, this guy can do it.
Or how about the iconic People's Elbow that was first used as a way to try and make the mythical Undertaker break character?
It's the most electrifying move in sports entertainment today. The People's Elbow.
The Rock. What's this? He's just having fun, The Rock. What the hell? Drop the People's Elbow on this piece of
Taker wasn't the only wrestler that found Rock amusing, as The Rock made several of his peers break character on screen in the past.
What you're cooking smells like 100% grade A, money back guarantee, one big bucket of Canadian moose piss. Do you like donuts?
Sure, we like donuts.
Get the biggest jelly donut you can find.
Oh no.
Night, I am the game. Your arms are way too damn big. Look at this thing. Finally come back to the Superdome.
Yeah, let's get a Superdome chance.
Including Steve Austin, courtesy of the Great One's hilarious oversell of the Stone Cold Stunner. The most electrifying man in sports entertainment isn't just a catchy nickname, it's a moniker that The Rock has lived up to on the silver screen and in the ring. So it's no surprise that singing was yet another of the Great One's many talents.
You ain't nothing but a redneck. Whip your ass again. The Rock can't wait to whip Austin's ass again.
Canadians have no class. That's why they can kiss the people's ass.
Even before there were rock concerts, the People's Champ broke out in song on numerous occasions, with some hilarious renditions of popular music, all with their own rocky twists.
Bells will be ringing.
He can sing too.
4 rock bottoms, 3 people's elbows, and an kicking all over New Orleans. Happy birthday to Steph. You're a hoe with big breasts. Guerrero and The Rock in this ring will meet, and when it's all over, The Rock whooping ass on Latino heat. Ay-ya-dee-da, ay-ya-dee-da. The Rock can hear the wedding song now. Here comes a test, and the hoe with the enormous breasts.
When it came to entertainment, The Rock could pretty much do anything. This included doing brilliant impressions of other wrestlers, even if they weren't exact or necessarily similar to the talent being parodied.
Big Slow sits there scaring all the Rock's fans.
Is this the first time you've ever heard someone mention your city? Is that it? Yay! Hooray! Set Toronto! What you gonna do when the 24... No, wait, that's not it. That's not it. To be the man, woo! You gotta beat... No, wait, that's not it. Let The Rock tell you in Chinese.
Uh-oh. Chinese?
Ding bong ding dong, he's Stone Cold Aye!
It's me, Mark Lloyd.
Oh, it's me, Mark Lloyd. Shut up. No, Great One. No. Don't put me in the oven. Don't put me in the oven.
We are the... It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna drink a big glass of milk. Eat some chocolate chip cookies, and then maybe I'll take 3 Viagra.
My name is Kane, and I am a Rudy Poo candy ass.
Or maybe The Rock is gonna face Rikishi. I did it for The Rock. I did it for the people. Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Undertaker with his Mickey Mouse tattoos and his 33-pound head. Die, 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 and all that stupid crap. Screaming like a girl.
Rest in peace. Kept me down for 5 years.
You walking around here so angry for? Walking around here mad. Your face all squinched up.
Night, I am the game. In the middle of the ring. And he has a $2 for a wife. Santa, you ride around on a sled. What's that all about?
So down with it. You too so down with it. What's wrong with you?
Don't see The Rock coming out and saying, what? I gotta get in my pickup truck, drink some Steve Weisers, listen to some Backstreet Boys. What is 2 plus 2? Do you know, Booker? 2 plus 2? Thomas Jefferson, sucker! You, Chico, Razor Ramon. Big Daddy Cool, Diesel. Well, let me tell you something, brother. What's you gonna do? What's Goldberg gonna do?
It's this type of comedic timing and execution that made The Rock the absolute best on the microphone. The people just couldn't help but be entertained. The People's Champion continued to drop back in after transitioning to movies full time. Then after becoming a key player in Hollywood, he returned to WWE in 2011 after a long absence. The Rock was back in all his comedic glory.
Your big, buggy eyes. It looks like what would happen if Abe Lincoln got busy with a gremlin. And this one over here looking like he's been breastfed since he was 26 years old. Your breath is smelling like Chewbacca's hairy beanbag. You couldn't provide ice cream if the Dairy Queen, Carvel, and Cookie Puss drove an ice cream truck straight up your ass. You are the day one douchebag. Looking at is this. We're looking at what would happen if a homeless lumberjack banged an Oompa Loompa. In his bright rainbow shirts, coming out here looking like a homeless Power Ranger. It's almost as if the Incredible Hulk banged Urkel.
What? But let me go ahead and tell you.
Shut your bitch ass up. She's going to reach down your throat and pull your insides out and play jump rope with your fallopian tubes. Making him look like a transvestite Wonder Woman fighting crime. Pew, 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 pew. To step in. Shut your mouth, Twinkie tits. And running around here looking like what would happen if Vanilla Ice banged a Teletubby. You wouldn't be in power if it wasn't for Vince McMahon's Johnson. Enjoy your fruity pebbles, you yabba dabba bitch! You clearly are an a-hole. From Los Angeles all the way to Japan, you're getting ready to get your monkey ass whooped by The Rock and the Man. Sorry, Mama Cena, check these charts. Oh, baby, Johnny's got lady parts, let's ride. Dressed like a hooker at the expensive time.
The Rock went one better in 2024 by returning as a heel. The final boss was doing some of the best work of his career, dropping gospel and making wrestling cool again during a great boom period for the WWE.
Oh, Cody Crybabies, yeah. He's our grown-ass man, and Cody gotta finish his story. We want Cody. Cody's gotta finish his story.
That's when Dusty said with total frustration that drugs and cheap condoms was a bad combination. The #1 city in America for cocaine and meth use is Phoenix, Arizona. You broke the all-time record for the largest gathering of trailer park trash The Rock has ever seen. Because finally, you cactus-loving crackheads finally have something worth shooting in your veins. You shut your mouth, fatty. The Rock will come out there and slap the herpes off your lips. You can cry. I can't give the belt to Dusty, but I can give it to my mama. I can give it to my mommy. My mommy. Shut the fuck up.
Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our similar video of 10 times cameras caught WWE wrestlers angry behind the scenes. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.